Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome to today's video. Today we are doing another craft with me vlog, and this also doubles as a little bit of stash busting because everything that I've made this week has been using my stash. I'm super excited to show you guys this week's projects and what I've been working on, so with that, let's get into it. So the first thing I decided to make this week was some bandanas. So I used cotton yarn for both of these bandanas, which was from my stash, which is super exciting. This is the first bandana I made. I will link the tutorial I followed for you guys in the description below. It was super easy to make. It probably took me about an hour and a half. So it whipped up very quickly, which I like. And I definitely think I will be trying to make at least one or two more of these style bandanas because they were very quick and bandanas were pretty popular, and I feel like I've been seeing them a lot on Instagram and Pinterest, so I want to try to have some of these for my market. The next bandana that I was working on, I'm not done with yet because it is a significantly harder and more challenging pattern, but it is so worth the mental struggle that I'm enduring. It's beautiful. I really want to make one for myself, and I think I'd like to make one in green and cream, but right now I'm using this 24/7 cotton, and this is in the shade burgundy, and this is what the bandana looks like. So it's this beautiful, like, lacy, leafy kind of bandana. It's got this really pretty edge. It looks a little silly right now, but that's because I'm only about halfway done with it. This bandana, in comparison, has taken me probably at least 3 hours so far compared to the hour and a half of the first one. So it's definitely taking longer. I really am loving the way it's coming out. I feel like it's so fun, it's so spring, and I think this color is beautiful for pretty much all year round, so that's really nice. I definitely am loving this pattern. It's gotten a little bit easier now that I'm getting the hang of it. I will link the video tutorial I'm following for that bandana in the description below as well if you want to try to make it. It's definitely fun. So the next thing that I decided to make this week is another one of the hexagon style bags. I really am enjoying this shape, and it's very easy to work up. It's only 7 hexagons. I think I'm gonna try and make another one using just granny stitch and not doing the African flower square. But for this bag, I decided to do just 2 colors rather than 3 or 4 like I did for the last one. So let's jump into making that bag. When I'm making granny squares or anything that I'm going to need more than one of, I always make all of the first step before I move on to the second steps. I need 7 of these, so I'm going to make the other 6 and then we'll move on to the next part because, I don't know, I just feel like it makes more sense that way and it feels like it goes faster. I'm gonna finish the last 2 and then I'll meet you back for step 2. So like I said, I like doing all of them at the same time because then you can just work in steps, do the same thing over and over again, and before you know it, you have all of your pieces done. So because I am using the same color for this row and the next, I'm gonna go ahead and just do the next row too. So kind of like 2 for 1. with this color. I'm getting a little hot, so we're gonna move inside. This bag has come out super duper cute. I really love the color choice, and I like how I decided to slip stitch it together with the white. It's a subtle touch, but it makes a difference, and I think it looks really pretty. Like I said, it's giving me very much so summertime vibes. It kind of gives me the feel of the beach. I want to make one that uses the same color palette throughout the bag, but it's granny stitch rather than the African flower. I love this African flower pattern, and I think it's super fun, and it's actually very easy to work up, but I feel like the granny stitch would also look really cool in this style of bag. So that was a lot of fun to make and work on. I was surprised again how quickly it worked up. It's only 7 hexagons, so it's not too many. As I showed you guys in the footage, I really like to make my granny squares or hexagons piece by piece, so I will do as many as I need round 1, and then we will do all of round 2 for every square, all of round 3, and so on and so forth. And I feel like it goes so much faster that way. You end up having everything finished at the same time, which I feel like it makes the process so much easier. It streamlines it. I get demotivated very quickly when it comes to larger projects, and while this is by no means a super big project, I know if I were to make 1 or 2 hexagons, I would be like, I don't want to do this anymore. But when I have all 7 in the works at the same time, it makes it that much easier to keep the ball rolling and keep going, because I can see the vision more and more and more as we go through. The last thing that I worked on this week is I made a couple scrunchies, so here's the footage of that. Double scrunchied up on a Monday. I decided to work on these scrunchies after I finished up the bag. So after I finished the bag, I decided why not make a couple scrunchies with some Stash Juicy Couture. I had just a little cake left from a previous project that I had done in the past. I think I made some fingerless gloves with this yarn. So I just had a little bit left, and lucky for me, it was just enough to make 2 scrunchies. They are just black, sparkly scrunchies. I love the Juicy Couture yarn with the sparkles in it. So yeah, everything that I made this week was using my stash yarn. So this was a little bit of a stash busting and a cozy craft with me vlog. Let me know in the comments below which of these 2 fabrics you would pick for the blue hexagon bag. I'm kind of leaning towards the bumblebees because I think it's super fun, but the other one also matches well. It's not a perfect color match, but it's similar enough to where I'd be okay with it. So with that, that is everything I made this week. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. I love seeing when you guys like this stuff, and it really helps me out. If you stayed till the end of the video, leave this emoji in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm really excited to finish all these projects up, so if you don't want to miss any videos from me in the future, you should definitely subscribe. And with that, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!